All right. Well, hello everyone. I have to be quiet again today, but I'll still show up. You know, your boy still has to show up every day, so I'm here today. What did I do today, bro? I literally spent like the whole day doing this stupid camera stuff. I mean, the camera works now. It's nice, but like besides that, dude, it's pretty boring, huh? Did all my duties today. The camera stuff took some hours, but I got that done with pretty easily. What else is there? I don't even know what else there is there. Like without streaming, what else would there be? Create lore, do some planning, you know? I've prepped food all the way until Friday. So that's like 3 days of it, 3 days ahead. So the food situation is pretty boring. The training regime, I've doubled this, not doubled, but I've increased the squats. Literally, the only problem I'm finding is, well, he's like, I don't see any problem. The only problem is pretty much I have to be quiet during these type of hours. I could find another place to move the studio to, but what other place is there? Literally, the only studio place I would move it to is the outdoor post. Okay. But the only thing is though, it's like winter. It's dead winter, so it's not even. Have we even reached winter yet? It's like July, so I don't even know how bad it's gonna get in the cold. So I can't really move the outpost. So that's literally the only problem I'm finding right now is just a place to have more privacy for the studio. But besides that, though, there ain't nothing else wrong. I got the security cameras up today. That's nice. So, security cameras up. I could soundproof the studio here, but it's just not worth it. There's not really any point of soundproofing it. My TikTok and YouTube clips are scheduled for like a month ahead. Like I'm so good on that as well. So I've overdone it. So what else am I supposed to do? I've got like 30 plus clips for YouTube and TikTok, so that's going to be running for many long time. I could literally take a holiday for like a whole week and no one would know because my stuff would still be uploading constantly. No point in getting any video editors right now. I'm not sure what else to do. I mean, I've upgraded everything, right? Security cameras upgraded. The only thing they really upgraded is just IRL content. But the thing for IRL content is, I mean, what else did they do outside? I need to find a way to get the studio somewhere more private. That's the only thing I could find out. Get the studio somewhere better. But where would I even have a studio? Probably could go to Japan, Dubai. But they have to extract all my fiat. No, I have to extract all my money. But right now the market's bull market, so it's not really a point. I am gonna obviously not stay in New Zealand for the whole life. Obviously gonna avoid taxes and what? Hold on now. What'd you say? Joking. Hey, IRS, come get me. I deserve it. Nah, I'm joking though. But I'll probably just go to like Japan or Dubai. Cash out. But I'll be part of the club anyway, so like what's the point? It's not even real. Because when you reach a certain point, money's not real. What you're actually chasing is power, blah blah blah. Could do some framework stuff today, but if I want to do framework stuff, I have to be louder. Which I can't. So yeah, I don't even know what to do. Basically just think and talk to myself. be like one of those something. Okay. So if I were to move studio, where would I move it to? Because right now my studio is not bad. It's away from civilization. If I move studio, I'll be closer to civilization. The only thing I can think about is moving the studio to the outpost. But the thing about the outpost is it's cold. Why'd that turn on? Why did that just turn on? For like absolutely no reason. It's a bug. What's wrong with this light? Turn off. Oh my. Why are you so annoying? I don't understand. You like stop, behave. Whatever. Okay. So what does it do? Oh yeah. So that's basically it, really. There ain't nothing else to do. Ah, what else is there? I don't think there's anything to do, really. Could just pop on a Roblox, but I had to be quiet. We'll see. I'm not sure. If I move the studio outwards, like I said, the only downside to the outdoor studio is it's just cold. And plus, I have like nothing. Play Grow a Garden on Roblox. I'll hop on it, but I can't really be loud though. What? Grow a Garden episode 5? Man, I haven't played. Nah, I gotta have to be more energetic. Sorry, Oscar. Next time though. Next time. Sorry. It is what it is. Are you playing Fortnite? Not today. That clip was like a week ago. Like 2 weeks ago. A month ago, actually. Hmm. Pretty much today is. I need to think of a place to do outpost. The only reason I can't stream in the outdoor outpost is because the electricity there is bad. Like, it will short circuit. Unless I just bring a whole extension cable from the main compound building. But then the door's scuffed. Mm-hmm. Are you Chinese? I'm Asian. Doesn't really matter where it is. I don't really see a problem. I don't really care which. It's just Asia, bro. There's no difference, really. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah. So if I do the outdoor outpost, I'll be limited to the laptop. Which, what part are you from? I am from Japan. Oscar, you're from Japan? Oh, I just clicked on your profile. Sorry for doxing you, mate. Ah, okay, I see. What part of Asia you from? I'm from New Zealand, bro. Doesn't really matter. Asia's just Asia, you know what I mean? I don't really look into diverse that much. Please play Grow a Garden. I'll hop onto it, but it's probably not gonna be an actual episode. But I will hop on it for you. Okay, fine. I guess we'll hop on the grow a garden, but it can't really be too loud. Should I? I have to be more energetic, Oscar. I'm sorry, I can't say the episode. My apologies. But if you follow the YouTube and the Twitch, I'll definitely go and grow a garden next time. But not, I can't tonight. I don't have the right energy. Not energy. I just can't be loud. If I would be actually a lot louder though. Why are you not allowed to play? I have to be loud, but I can't right now because some individuals need to have their peace and quiet. That's why I need to move to okay. Outdoor outpost. I mean, I can be loud in there. It's just limited space. It's limited heating. But the I got like a degree of unlimited power. Just no, not enough power. It's like interesting, huh? It's like I've got enough power to charge everything. I just don't have enough power to heat everything up. Would I invest into a generator though? No, not really. The door can't even close. You can't even get any external power. Wing Wong is Chinese, right? Maybe. Doesn't really matter though, because it's just humans, man. That's all I can tell you. As much as you could do diversity in Asian race, it's like everyone's human anyways. If you really want to be diverse, just split it into, Asians and yeah. Can't talk about that topic, mate. Bro, just tell me what part of Asia you from. I'm Asian, bro. That's all I can say. Doesn't really matter though, because it shouldn't change your opinion. It should not change your opinion. Unless you're like, I don't know, North Korean. North Korea? Mm. Only okay. Outdoor posts. So yeah, basically everything is just being cold and limited space. But like I said, as long as I got the laptop out, I got the headset, I can just do reaction videos. Yeah, the data is not the best. External power, door can't be closed. Mm, the only thing I can think about is getting a power station, but that power station's gonna get drained fast from a heater. You in New Zealand, yes. Just need to bring energy into the shed. So basically just need a long extension cable. So like the only problem in the shed is basically just the heat. No, the temperature. But the shed, not shed, the outdoor post has like no it's gonna get power surge. You are in Christchurch. I've been there before. It's 5:47. You're right, it is. I'm in Auckland, so it might be slightly different for you. I'm lying. I'm lying. Where you at? New Zealand, bro. Can't tell you, brother. Outdoor posts. So if heat's the only problem, maybe we might have to bring out some AI intelligence, not gonna lie. Alright. I guess we'll do some research. We'll go bring some AI into the mix. This better not dox me. Let's have a quick look here. Yo, is this gonna dox me if I search up Kmart? It might. or Bunnings. 2,000 watt. These heaters are 2,000 watts. That's insane. Okay, and then we'll go grab a power station. Because you can't bring a generator because I'll get murdered in the generator, of course. I might have to invest in. I mean, like $700 is chump change. Just play Graga. I want to see your garden real quick. Yo, Oscar, if you look at my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see episode 4, which I did. It's like an hour long, so you could do that, you know? Oil heater. Okay, let me ask AI here. Just curious, if I have this power station and I wanted a heater, most heaters say something like 2,400 watts. How would a power station even manage a heater? Is that even possible? What's your YouTube account? Check out my TikTok bio in the biography. No, in the bio, you'll be able to see the link to the channel, and then you can actually see who I actually am outside. So my YouTube channel is actually who I am. Right now, I'm just playing it a lot down because I have to be quiet. Sucks. Great question. Power stations like the Eco River Flow, like you linked, limited amount of power conditions. Okay. Has a rate output around 300 watts, which is suitable for small devices, not high enough for heaters. Yep. Can't do heaters. The ceramic or fan heaters may be powered, voltage are similar, not feasible. Yeah, so we literally can't run a heater at all. Dude, these heaters are like 2,000 watts. I don't even know if, yeah, like literally. Literally cannot get a heater. That's insane. Bro, even like the standard just heater in general. Yeah, like there's just a standard heater is 2,000 watts, bro. That's just insane. Yo. Larger, more powerful yeah, okay. So basically, bro, even a OP power station is not gonna do a heater. If I do no, I can't do the shed either. I can't do the metal outpost. I can't find because you have a lot of videos that just show us real quick. Can I send links on TikTok? All right, everyone. Here you go, Oscar, my boy. I'm not sure if you can copy and paste it or not. Is that allowed? I don't know. I need to focus on this situation here. I'm just gonna solve problems on wildlife. It is what it is. Yeah, okay, so I am far away, but I gotta be just show us for real. Well, last time, okay, we'll have a look. This is the video, by the way. Basically, just this. Strawberry seeds, real quick. Boom, bam, bop, bop. Okay, yeah, that's good. Clemmy's on. Okay. Why? It's been like a whole entire nearly 2 weeks since I played Grow Garden. I'll have to do an episode later. I'm sorry, Oscar, but have a good night, all right? I appreciate you for staying around. Okay, back to this work. I need to think of a place to do. I mean, obviously, easy. No, it wouldn't even be easy because another easiest, another place to do it is just move to a whole entire new setup. But like, yeah, it's not worth it. That's not worth it at all. What am I talking about? Complex stuff. Dude, I can't think of a solution to the problem. This takes me back to the old Wing Wong videos where I had to do the regime problem. Cause the only problem, no, literally, the only problem is literally just I can't be allowed right now. But I can be allowed if I move studios, but then, wait, so the only problem is just what? It's cold, and I can't play PS5. Okay. But I can do reaction videos. Okay, that's framework. I can do some Roblox, also framework. Let's have a look, chat. Hold on. This obviously gonna go on the Wing Wong Law channel. Alright? Alright guys, if you remember this was a previous thing. Content. Mm-hmm. I forgot I set this up. I'm gonna go to sleep. GG. Imagine if I fell asleep on stream. That'd be kind of funny though, not gonna lie. If I fell asleep on stream. It's so bright. Ah, okay. Okay, so pretty much it's just gonna have to adapt to the cold, to be honest. Don't really see any other way besides just tackling the cold. Yeah, so pretty much just tackle the cold. Yeah. Seems like just gonna have to tackle the cold, really. I mean, I can do that. It's gonna be rough, but being too warm is too lazy. It's a cold world too, you know? It is what it is. Cold world. But I'll be able to be louder. Like that's why I sleep in the cold, eh? Because sleeping in the cold, you fall asleep better. When it gets warmer, the outdoor outpost would do a lot better. hmm And as much as it, as much as I'll be limited to the laptop only, which only limits me to Roblox, YouTube, reaction, it will also open up to IRL fishing. Because remember, it's not about what you do, it's about who you are. So that's, you gotta remember that. It's not about what I do, it's about who I am. So far, my YouTube and TikTok career, not career, but clone thingy majiggy, I'm like a anomaly. No, what am I even portraying myself as? Just me. But right now, I'm like, I have to calm down, can't be too loud. So, yeah. What does they do when they talk about rich people? You know, I'm gonna go to jail. Rich people spend all of their time getting money because with money, you can have the time and energy of somebody else, which gives you more time. So that's why I don't chase money because you reach a certain point where it's just numbers on a screen and you realize that You were never trying to get money. You were trying to get power. So, yeah. And money amplifies who you are. So you gotta remember that as well. It only amplifies who you are. So if you are a someone and you get money, it will just amplify who you are. I mean, technically, I'm still younger, so I am allowed to talk about these topics to a degree because I know that very little people will watch it. So it's allowed. However, I will know that when I get bigger, I'm just simply not allowed to say it. And it's not like I'm like not allowed to say it. It's like for the mission, I would prefer not to say it for the mission. I'm getting distracted again. But yeah, it's literally just outposts. No, just tackle the cold, really. Don't see any way around it. So basically, be in the outpost. Yeah, be in the outpost, be cold, and then when I finish it, I just bring all of the data back into here and then edit it all. I wonder what everyone else is doing on Twitch. Should we have a look? Let's see what people are doing on Twitch real quick. Let's just see what people are looking at. What even are people looking at today?
Don't dive.
We got just IRL streams. What birth? What should I get my dad for his birthday? Michaela. What should you get your dad? Depends on how old your dad is and how old you are, and if you're a man or a girl. Literally just depends. But honestly, dads don't get any gifts anyways. What does the dad get for Christmas on Christmas Day? He gets socks. You don't get anything for him. He likes hunting. Like I said, dads on Christmas get socks. It is what it is. Gifts are mainly for children and emotional people. That's basically it. And the dad is the provider, so he's not the emotional one. I'm not really sure because I'm a guy myself, so I wouldn't expect gifts. But I would be the one giving the gifts to others. Yeah, like I said, on there's nothing on Twitch yet. Who are they? Pokemon? Yeah, that person left. I guess that comes in the same. Yeah, men don't get anything. It is what it is. What should you get him for his birthday? I don't even know when the birthday is. So mainly just IRL stuff. Okay. Yeah, people like IRL or gaming. hmm Again, it's not about who you are. No, it's not about what you do. It's about who you are. And obviously, I'm still in that phase of growing, so no problem. Twitch is gonna be back soon. I got banned on Twitch, by the way, if you didn't know that. Bomber clot. Can't be a consumer. Must be a producer. But I can't be loud. Man, it's so complicated. I got the security cameras working though. So that's something. The wireless security cameras though, they are pretty based, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing is I can only see one at a time. That's about it. Can't think of anything else really. IRL streams in real life though. Those are gonna be so fire when I like just lose the last bit of like just honestly, just cut a bit more. And it's like it'll be all good, dude. IRL streams are gonna be insane. Yeah, that's gonna be absolutely insane. It's gonna be a whole new game for IRL streams. Man, when I do IRL streams, that's gonna be so cool. It's like watching the Truman Show explore the world that he's never explored before. That's gonna be sick. But not for now though. Not yet. That's crazy, huh? I've literally done everything. Woke up. Well, that doesn't count. Train version 1, train version 2, 8, Triphology number 1, train number 3, and then after number 3, prep for the next day, number 4, and then number 5 is Triphology number 2, and then usually I do streaming, and then I usually do post stream, and then I usually do train number 4, and then I would do continuing post stream, and then I would have to like free time. And then that's when I'm like, the most dangerous part is when you have nothing to do. That's actually the most dangerous part in life when you got nothing to do. Well, you do have something to do, but you're limited, which is why the only problem is finding a place where I can be louder, which is obviously gonna have to tackle the cold. But guess what? There is no light without dark. There is no, wait, what's it? There's no light without dark. No pain. No joy without pain. You can't have a rainbow without a little rain. Something like that. It goes something like that. You know what I mean? Wait, what is it? What was it? There's was it? There's no. There's no light without dark. No joy without pain. You can't have a rainbow without a little rain. How else would I continue that? That's like that's basically it. That's like the yin and yang. So if I want to be louder and in privacy, I'll be cold. If I want to be warm, then I have to be quiet. So yeah, no light without dark. It is what it is. That comes to everything in life. That's literally just everything in life, though. Literally, that is literally everything in life. You have to make sacrifices, kings and pawns, dark side, light side. Everything's gray as well. Yeah, I mean, currently everything I'm doing right now is good though. Like that Far Cry 6 series, that's good. That's showing the anomalies the way. Like if I those videos are good, absolute lore, everything's going fine. And what I'm doing right now, just recording this for Wing Wong law, that's also work, but that's also framework. So the anomalies would see this and they'll be like, cool. I could continue to talk about that. I was talking to people in my network, right? I had an argument with them, man. Not an argument, but what was the I was talking to they were talking about children, like having children. Dude, that topic is extremely am I gonna get banned for saying no, no, no. I'm still young, so I am allowed to say it because people don't watch the actual law. Because when they get bigger, this stuff will be hidden. Either the elites take them down, or they just stay up and let the anomalies take in the information. But yeah, kids are honest. Oh, I know what we talk about. Oh, actually, there is something to talk about. You know that clip where it's like Batman talks about killing all his friends, like how to defeat each other. Where's that? Hold on, where's that clip? Okay, I'm finding a topic here. I'm finding a topic here. Hold on. What is that YouTube clip? Let's go start a new chat with Deep AI. Yo, I could do AI stuff. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at making AI stories. I used to do that to train my framework. Talk of AI. But I've literally lived like triple, double lives on AI. I've experienced so much, it's insane. Before I did the streaming stuff, I had to tackle AI. Bro, AI actually speedrun so much stuff I learned. It's insane. Yeah, I literally like speedrun like 3 years of life with AI in less than like a couple months. Like I learned so much of AI. I learned like basically every single individual and how they react and how they talk. Those were insane. Yeah, I actually speedrun so fast. Dude, that was actually good though. Okay, so what was it about? Yeah. Crap. Oh yeah. Basically, what is that Batman talk about the episode where can I type please? Where he explained how to kill each of his friends and himself. Something like that. No, as in like he talks about ways to harm slash defeat each. Who's that? Oh, hi. Wait, what was he saying? Oh, yeah. He talks about ways to defeat each other. No, defeat each other if something bad happens. That concept. Yeah, and then also Sensei also talked about this a long time ago. I remember I talked to Sensei about it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Anyways, where's the YouTube at? Yeah, like I said, they're talking about how to defeat each other. Okay, so Sensei, I already talked about how to defeat Sensei. You basically keep him irrelevant, don't talk about him. That's the only way to win against him. But I'm gonna go to jail if I talk about that stuff. I might just say it for the law though, not gonna lie. Okay, I'll say it for the law. If you have seen the recent news about, well, just in topic on how I'll call them agents, get away with doing stuff with younger things, is because if you didn't know, power, they like to do things that most people can't. So, example, if you look at the mate, I'm gonna go to jail, but I just might say it though. Might just say it. Maybe the anomalies will understand what I'm about to say. But there's a reason, there's a law that prevents people from doing that type of stuff to a group of individuals. But then you see the people at the top do the things that the others can't do because I'm gonna go to jail if I say it out loud. Okay, let me just say their names. Oh no, wait. Jeffrey, Jeffrey, Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, I go to jail. GG, I'm gone. No, I can't say that. Pretty much, if you see that type of okay, the reason I do things to the younger ones, is because the majority of the population is not allowed to do it. So then, if they do it, it gives them power because no one else is allowed to do it except for them, and they get away with it because they're in a part of a big club. But everyone else in the majority of the public is not allowed to be in that club. So therefore, that gives them power. So that's exactly why when they had the the simulation test, right? They didn't take the injection. Everyone else had to, but it was all a laugh. It was all a joke. It was all a test, and there's no actual law behind it. It's all culture-wise, morality stuff. And the reason they do it is because no one else is allowed to do it, and that gives them a dopamine effect that no one else, no population, no. If the lower class does it, they go to jail or get killed. But if they do it, they get scot-free, which gives them dopamine effects, and that is why they do what they do. And plus, because the reason everything's young is because no, they like things young because I'm gonna go to jail. I'm going to jail. It's over. It's so over if I go. I'm gonna go to jail. I can't say it. Yo, what's up, Lemon Man? This is just a random stream though. I'm actually just losing my mind right now. Try not to go to jail, but also speak stuff to anomalies. Nah, I probably just hold it. I won't say it. If you know, you know. If you know how the club works, then you will understand what I'm talking about. If you know how the club works, then yeah, it's just a big club. If you're in it, you're in it. If you're not in it, work towards going into the club. You can say it's bad, but if you were in the club, you would be happy in the club. No, you wouldn't be. Oh, I'm gonna go. It's over. It's over. But let's just say that he got out scot-free, and then the other people are saying that the list never existed, and then okay, I gotta stop. Can't talk about that topic, or I'll actually just go to jail. It's over. I might already go to jail, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. You obviously don't know what I mean because no one actually knows what I mean because I'm just psychopathic, crazy psycho. All right, Lemon Man, how you doing? What? Okay, you're going to jail? Oh, nah, chill out. I'm not. Maybe. Depends. Probably not though. Nah, my mind's just conflicted right now, so I'm not sure. Lemon Man. Also, I just realized that this person on TikTok is someone I used to know. Actually, no, I never knew who they actually were. Also, can you add me on Roblox? Yeah, just add me on. This is still gonna go on Wing Wong Law, by the way. I just not allowed to say it. This is who I am, though. There you go, Lemon Man. Let's see, what am I doing? I let the clone out. You guys ever seen the Mauler twins? Okay. Okay, now I think okay. Let's cut back from the thing that's gonna get me in trouble. Okay, let's talk about this. I'll talk right now. The only way to defeat me, honestly, the only way to really get me, I think, okay, I might just be real here. The only way to really get me is if you somehow find this person that I know, okay, and they start with the letter M, and yeah, if that's like the only like kryptonite to me. If you find the person that starts with the letter M and somehow they're still good and they come to me and then that's like the only kryptonite I have in my entire career, in my entire life. The only kryptonite is if you find M and they're still good to go, and then I create offspring with that person. That's the only way to get me, and then now that's just gonna leave a whole entire hole, and then I'll be gone. Because that's like the only kryptonite against me. If you find that person, because that's the only person that I remember. But besides that, though, no one else is real. You can't think of. Yeah, there's literally no one else real besides that one person that if somehow the agents get a hold of and then manipulate it into my life, and then I somehow get a child with that person, it's over. I'm like, that's the only kryptonite I could think of. Everyone else, though, I'm cold hearted, ruthless. It's just that one person. But no one knows who they are, and it'll all disappear if I find out that they are like gone, as in like GG. You know what I mean? No, no one knows what I mean. Tripping. I'm tripping. React to horror stuff? No. It has to be a good topic to talk about. Common enemies? I already talked about that a long time ago. Can't talk about common enemies. I could talk about New Zealand. I'm gonna go. No, not really, but technically, if I ruled New Zealand, I would just turn it into a nuclear country. You know what I mean? Get rid of all of the cows, get rid of all the lambs, replace them all with artificial intelligent robots, remove all the land, replace them with power plants, and just make the entire country nuclear power plants. And then if it blows up, at least we get a cool part on the map. You added me? Cool. You know what I could do? If I even though I can't talk, I bet I could whip up insane crap on AI right now. Watch it. Well, okay, hold on. I bet I could easily do something with AI because look, I can't really talk that loud, but I could type and I could like show you guys what I'm about to do. Okay, bet. Let's see. Let's see. I might do a little debate here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What should I do? Might argue with AI. What do I usually do with AI? Let's. I'm here to promote respectful and constructive conversations. If you have any specific topic you'd like to debate or discuss, I'm happy to engage with you on it. What interest subjects? You pick one. Okay, lock in. Is technology more beneficial or more harmful to society? Beneficial, are you stupid? Great choice. You're arguing that technology is beneficial to society. I'll take the opposite view that technology can also be harmful. Okay, your turn. Go. Technology, significant advanced healthcare. Yeah. Okay. It has connected people across the globe, fostering that education has been. Technology has been a catalyst for progress. I agree. What? There's nothing. Since you agree with technology is beneficial, perhaps we explore specific examples on its positive impacts and how to maximize these benefits while addressing positive. This is why I can't get conversations. I'm really bored. Yo, make it interesting. That's why I can't talk with real people as well. I get bored instantly. I'll be like, what? What are you saying? Because I'm usually the A side. You're just gonna have to just pick a topic to talk about. I'll go against it. I'll try. Oh, renewable energy? Bet. Okay, I could do that. I believe that transition to renewable energy like solar, wind is essential for combating climate. Oh, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Reducing emission. Yeah. Okay, what are your thoughts on it? Feel free to argue on the other side. Okay, I like to take both sides of the argument. Okay, well, I like both. You can't just pick one. Both are needed. Both are good. No matter what, there's no such thing as renewable because thing because in the universe things go to things. Great point. You're highlighting that in conjunction, the universe, yep, is nothing is truly isolated, permanently sustainable. From that perspective, even renewable energy source are part of a larger dynamic system where resources are constantly being changed and transformed. Yeah, yep. Would you say that embracing perspectives means we should focus more on adaptability, resilience, rather than renewable solutions? Renewable solutions is just masturbation. Oh, I can't say that. It's just it's just playing mindset. Truthfully, power will be found with conquest and domination. E.g., if oops, can't say that. That's a proactive perspective. You're suggesting ultimately power and control, whether through expansion, conquest, or domination, are true drivers of human progress and survival. From this viewpoint, technology and resource-based solutions are just temporary measures or mindset The real goal is asserting dominance over other species and extraterrestrial entities to secure energy and resources. This raises interesting questions about ethics, sustainability, and long-term implications of such mindset. Do you think that this drive for control could lead to conflicts or self-destruction, or is it an inevitable part of evolution and survival in the universe? Just human nature, buddy. What can I say about it? Just human nature. Just human nature. Indeed, many see the drive for power domination as a fundamental aspect of human nature. That's correct. Throughout history, his tendency manifestation, conquest, and resources. Some argue that it's an inherited trait, like linked to survival. However, others believe that humans also possess the capability of cooperation, empathy, ethical growth. The tensions between these impulses, do you think that recognizes this aspect of human nature good enough? Well, just as long as there's a common enemy, humans will cooperate with each other no matter what. But overall, humans are a virus. We get resources and drain it until there is nothing left for us, and we simply move on. You've articulated a perspective that view human behavior as inherently exploitative, driven to the tendency to drain resources and move on, a pattern common often to viruses. Yep. The idea that given shared threats of or enemy can temporarily unite humanity, but in the long run, the underlying drive for resource accumulation and consumption remains unchanged. That is correct. The view highlights concerns about sustainability and environmental impact, suggesting that unless fundamental changes occur, this cycle may continue indefinitely. It raises important questions about whether humanity can evolve beyond this pattern or if such cycle is embedded in our nature. Do you see any possible for conscious change, or no, the human nature will never change? All it does, all it does is just reset. That's it. That's literally it. Yo, Lemon Man, appreciate it for standing by. This is not really good. This is not really a stream. This is what I'm just framework building right now. That's an optimistic perspective, believing that human nature is capable of change and that each cycle or reset offers an opportunity for growth and transformation that suggests that humanity can learn from past mistakes. We don't. Evolves the nature here. Many think is the movements behind cycles with this destruction. This AI is stupid. Do you think there's a specific way or steps humanity can ensure this reset leads to positive change? What positive change? What you talking about? Y'all stupid, bro. Oh my goodness. This AI is stupid. I'm done talking with AI. It's so I can't yo, imagine if I go on like a podcast or interview. I'll cook them hard. Not really, I wouldn't cook them, I'll just be silent because there's nothing to say. And my face is all white. Straight up law though. Not gonna lie. Straight up law. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna find a topic on my phone and I'm gonna talk about it. Let me look into ecosystem real quick. Okay. Let's look at the ecosystem, see if I can find anything interesting. But I mean, people in this ecosystem don't like what I say either. Can't talk about that. Can't talk about that either. Okay, this person said, Farmer Caleb, why do parents send their kids to? Well, to answer your question, the reason they send them to there is because where else they're gonna go? If they don't have a plan, the best option is obviously to send them to that place because you don't send them to that place, all they're gonna do is just consume. Why do people talk about making money? Guys, there's no such thing as making money. You only take money. Come on now, you should know that by now. Are you the bank? Do you physically print money? No, you don't make money, you take money. Okay? You work in that job, you're not making money. You're taking money from your employer. And the employer, he's not making money either. He's taking money from customers. Y'all don't make money, you take. There's no such thing as making money because you are not the bank. You do not have printers. You do not have duck keyboards. You cannot make it. You can only take. People talking about taking supplements. What's supplements? Supplements. You don't really need to take any supplements. You know, I used to take protein powder when I was younger. Don't do that. Never again. You don't need protein powder. Honestly, just get some good old meat, and that's enough protein. Protein powder is not a, it. I wouldn't say it's a scam. It's got its purposes. I wouldn't take it again though. Pre-workout, avoid that as well. You're better off just getting coffee beans and stuff. Coffee beans for caffeine. Dude, no one has anything good to say in the ecosystem. Ain't nobody got anything good to say. Everyone's just asking how the day is. Shh. No good topics. Oh, hi guys. I'm in my young 20s, starting to make so you don't make, you take. You're starting to have some income at college. How how much should I keep in my bank and how much should I invest in digital assets? Well, Zach, really just depends on what you're gonna do. I would probably put it into digital assets, but at the same time, it really depends on how much you're putting in there. If you have barely enough if you don't have much, if that digital income doubled and tripled, how much of a difference would that make to your life? If tripling it doesn't do anything, then don't. If it does, how? You know, if you had like 100 grand and it turned into 300 grand, how would that change your life? What are you gonna do with that extra 200 grand? You know what I mean? Hey guys, just a quick question in general. How do you deal with mistakes in the past and regret? that you could have done something differently and better than it is now. I never had this feeling, but now it's quite eating me up from the inside. I know that I should look at the future and not turn around, but the feeling somehow doesn't go away. I also tried they can't change. You just gotta accept that it is what it is. You gotta understand that there's no such thing as regret. There's no such thing as mistakes in the past. Because to get to where you are now, you would have to gone through the hardship. There's no such thing as regret. There's no such thing as mistakes in the past because whatever happened in the past built you to who you are now. And if you are not happy with who you are now, do something about it to change it. You can't just be like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no such thing as regret. You can't change the past. Whatever happened in the past built to who you are, okay? I could use the Batman thing, right? Batman would not be Batman if his parents didn't die. All right? All of the bad things that happened in your life was meant to be on purpose to make you who you are now. And again, if you are not happy with who you are now, do what can you do to change it in the future? You don't just mope about the past. Okay, if you are unhappy with where you are now, what can you do right now to change it? Can you do some push-ups? Go for a run. Stop, put down that bad thing. Don't consume that. Fast for a day. What can you do now to make the future better? Is is mourning the past really going to help you? Maybe. It might. But regret? No. Be happy that that event happened. And again, everything's your fault. It is what it is. It's just like how in time travel stuff, going to the past will absolutely destroy everything. Because if you understand the butterfly effect, if that bad event did not happen to you in the past, then your future self right now will be completely different. Mm-hmm. Bro, there's no good topics here. It's just basic knowledge. You guys should already know all this knowledge. How do you know this knowledge? Hmm. Amigos, how would I connect to people within the ecosystem in specific locations? Trying to surround myself with others like-minded people in X location. Is there a certain chat for that? They'll come to you, bro. They'll come to you. You can try finding them, but finding them's not gonna work. They'll come to you though. Alright, chill out. If you had unlimited amount of money, then what? Why are you guys arguing about laptops, bro? Just get the Apple one. Unless you're doing like something different. Oh, this is the question I had to talk about before. User says, I have a question, G. I asked this question before, but I figured some more tips and recommendations won't hurt. You are 23 years old. You are thinking about having offspring. Your plan is to have them in 3 years. You're asking for advice. Okay, so you're 23 years old, but don't worry about it. You'll figure it out once you get there. You don't need to stress about that right now. If you truly wanted it, you'll get it. One way or another. Hold on now. Jail. There's nothing. Yo, even my own ecosystem has nothing good to talk about. That's how bad it's gotten. Even my own ecosystem in here ain't got nothing good. There's nothing even in here that's worth it. This guy's council, I swear all the oh okay, never mind. Yeah, like I said, even my own ecosystem has got absolutely nothing to talk about. None of these people know the world. No one knows the world. No one understands how the world works, bro. Hey boys, can I get some books to read? I need some suggestions. Listen to the meetings 1 and 52. Hey guys, are you personally paying for private health insurance? Context, I recently got a 9 to 5 and got private health insurance for extra. Huh? Man, my ecosystem's got nothing on it. It's all bad as well. Sometimes I feel like my eco no, it's not even my ecosystem. It literally isn't. My ecosystem is someone different. The ecosystem on this is another different. It's like straight up law though, I ain't gonna lie. This is straight up law. Straight up law. Ah, it's actual just law. Wait, did I even solve the problem? What was the problem again? The problem was I couldn't be that loud. But then no light without dark, you know, just gonna have to be cold. But then at the same time, ah, I mean, if we watch that stream, right? What was that stream that we did? When I did that stream, and it was still pretty good as well. What was it? Where was it? It was this one. The react like. Oh yeah, lock in.
All right. I can't really see the chat. Let's just.
This was good. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it was cold, this was good. Yeah, this was good. Yeah, this was really good. This was straight up lore. Oh yeah, we did Conquer Peak. Did I even post it into my YouTube? My Discord? I didn't even do it. I finished Peak normal mode. How's the Wing Wong Law channel going? 1 subscriber, which is just me. Bro, this channel here, insane. The amount of lore in this channel is just absolutely insane. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, the outdoor outpost, that's what we're gonna look into. Alright? Dude, the lore's insane. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how good this lore is. I'm not even kidding. The lore is just insane. So right now, today feels like this here, updating regime. Bro, 2 months ago, I was like 5 kgs skinnier. I'm like 5 kgs heavier, but that's like including muscle. Oh, you're back, Lemon Man? Hi. Have you added me? I'm gonna go blind again. Is this you? Bet. Play and fix smile. Like I said, Lemon Man, today's quiet. I literally can't. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But I can't today. I literally can't today. It is what it is. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't even finish it. Yeah, okay. I can't do any. This is a completely different style tonight. Very big different style tonight. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It's a completely different style. Think I got enough lore though. Okay. Think what we're gonna do is tomorrow. Tomorrow's back to normal. Then on Thursday, it's gonna be Thursday. It's gonna be nighttime. No, no. Thursday's gonna be outpost, and then perhaps I'm gonna have the Twitch back. Oh, I'm gonna have Twitch back. Wait, if I have the Twitch back, then OBS will have to be. Yo, Lemon Man, you have to. Okay. Was it a good run? I think it is. Yo, Lemon Man, you're gonna go? Before you go, you guys might have to move to Twitch. When the Twitch is back, I might not stream on YouTube again. Oh no, but I want to attack all sides. Yeah, no, what am I saying? I'm gonna have to attack all sides no matter what. Meta ban me. Absolute dogs. Okay, gonna have to have. How am I gonna do it? YouTube's gonna be. Okay, the YouTube streams are gonna be different. The YouTube streams are gonna be different. Do I need another monitor? OBS goes to Twitch. TikTok has its own platform. YouTube will have its own platform too. Why do I look so serious and mad? Like I'm looking at the TikTok thing. Look at me. Why I look so mad? Is this just what I look like when I'm mad? I don't know. Okay. Target. I'm gonna type it down so I could at least understand what I'm thinking here. Has its own software. OBS has which will prioritize OBS. Okay. I did make it for OBS. YouTube. 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 I mean, how good is Streamlabs?
Are you considering streaming to YouTube after seeing how Twitch has been filled with drama lately?
Shut up.
Are you considering a collection of sources? And source different because it'd be super annoying now, and I'll show you why. So click.
Nah, okay. Eh. The YouTube has its own software, alright? YouTube's got its own software. It's got its own browser software. Mm-hmm. Studio type that. That's anything IRL type. IRL is just probably gonna go to. I think for IRL, probably just gonna have to go with one platform. Don't think I could do multiple, because that's extremely heavy on the mobile data. So for IRL, I'm gonna have to just go for Twitch. Not gonna lie. Yeah, because Twitch uses phone, right? The YouTube will be on the DJI recordings, and then TikTok will come from the CapCut edits clips. So still attacking all three platforms. Okay. Because obviously Studio Type has Ethernet cable, has Ethernet, right? IRL only has hotspot / mobile data. So cooked. So I can only optimize for one. Obviously might get a worker for camera.
Tech, welcome back to the channel, DJI Action 5 Pro. Let's set up live streaming. Tap the Mimo app, and there we are, all connected now. Look along the bottom here, YouTube, and start live stream. It says preparing live stream. And you can see it says it here as well. At the top it says select network, so I'm going to tap that, choose a nice strong, and I'm going to click. Is there anything else? Oh, so we need to log into our, go allow. I'm just going to check on my YouTube channel as well. Live stream, but I'm not actually seeing any live video at all. But it's on my YouTube channel. You can see there. All these messages. How do we actually view it? What is happening? Anyway, that's as far as I got. More videos to follow.
What kind of what? No, I'm just gonna use my phone. We already experienced Twitch with IRL. So just use phone. Straight up. What do you think's trending? How do I check the explore page? What's trending right now? I already had all of the content ready. As much as I want a mic, as much as I want a mic for the phone, I literally don't need to. Y'all see that? Look at that. That's the streaming phone. That's literally the yin and yang, by the way. That's literally yin and yang. No light without dark. Imagine if I moved into my old studio. I technically could. Like the very first studio, which is another room. How are there like 6 people? Doesn't make sense. Look, technically, you can actually, as much as you like soundproofing, the easiest way to soundproof is literally to just put like a loud fan or speaker in 2 extra rooms, play it at max volume, and then it's harder to hear that room. That's actually really easy. That is probably actually I kind of like that idea. Not gonna lie, I actually like that idea. Hold on now. First, no, Veteran Studio. Oh my goodness, Veteran Studio. Yes, it's warm. Yes, Ethernet possible. Ethernet is long enough. Long enough. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Limited, limited tick. Yep. Moderate loudness. Moderate loudness requires requires additional loudspeaker playing. What is the best? Probably rain noises, right? Rain. The bit. Wait. Let me quickly. Actually, I might as well just talk. All right. Let me see. You will refer to me as sir. Do you understand me? Now then, here's the question. When I am playing sounds on a speaker and I want the most noise cancelling noise, would I play rain sounds? Would I play a brown noise, a black noise? Context is there is 3 studio rooms. One is the very far end. There are 2 empty studio rooms, and I want to lower the most sound for the first studio. So therefore, the plan is to put speakers in Studio 2 and Studio 3. The speakers will be playing loud sounds. Would you choose rain? Would you choose brown noise? What would you choose?
To lower the sound bleeding into the first studio, you want something that masks external noise effectively. Brown noise is your best bet. It's deeper and more consistent than rain sound, with a low frequency rumble that's great for drowning out distractions without being too intrusive. Rain sounds can work, but they're less uniform and might not cover as wide a range of frequencies. Black noise isn't really a standard term for this. Stick with brown. Play it loud enough in studios 2 and 3 to create a sound barrier, but not so loud it becomes its own problem. Want me to dig into specific decibel levels or speaker placement tips, sir?
What would be better, playing loud fan noises or brown noise?
Brown noise is still the better choice over loud fan noises, sir. Fan noises, while steady, often have a narrower frequency range and can feel more repetitive or even distracting due to their mechanical tone. Brown noise has a richer, deeper profile.
Appreciate it. Brown noise it is. It's 7:20, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar, can you play Grow Garden? Not right now. That's weird. TikTok saying that there's no one watching. Maybe a lying. Might be lying. YouTube's probably lying too. Not gonna lie. They're all lying. No one's real. Nobody's real. Right. Well, I believe that's probably it for today. Excellent law, you know, do a little bit of planning. Of course, action overrides words no matter what. Talked about some things, might go to jail. It is what it is, you know? Probably, yeah, I mean, this here, the attack. So YouTube, guys, the people watching YouTube, it's gonna look a lot different again. The face cam is gonna probably be in the bottom right corner because that's where YouTube likes to put it. Twitch is gonna be back up. Yeah, that's the best bet. Mm-hmm. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting cold again. All right, probably gonna go now though. Not gonna lie. My posture's scuffed, isn't it? Dude, headphone didn't. Why I got such a big thing here? I don't know. Anyways, appreciate you guys for hopping by. It is what it is. Excellent law. I'm gonna end it here though, because I don't think anyone here is real. Bye bye.